Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. How are you all doing? Let me get the phone silenced already. Thanks for stopping by. If any watching this later, and this is part number 3 of a project that was requested by one of our subscribers for me to do a review of all of the board games war board games that I own and that I have played. So it's part 3. And this one also is going to be covering U.S. Civil War games. And then after that, the last one was that, and this one was that. And then we're going to be moving on to other things in there because I got like 40. I must have probably gotten this one at least 20, 25 more after this one. So I'm going to get a little slideshow started here for you. Before we do, go down there and hit that like button. And subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Help the channel grow. Put some comments down there about war games and board games or anything you want to put down there. I will get back with you. So let's get a little slideshow running. There we go. War board games. I'll look at part number 3. So I know, we had over 100 views on the first part 1, and then part 2 was only 50%. We only got like 52 of them. So I don't know what's happening. But anyway, I hope the mic is not breaking up. I've been having all kinds of problems with all my electronics from my car into my house this last week or so. So here we go. And we'll get this slideshow going. And the first one we're going to talk about is The Hill of Death. Champion Hill. So it says 2022, published by Time of Battle Publishing, designed by Herman Luttman. This is in the Shattered Union series game. There's 3 of them out, I believe. And good game. And this is May 16th, 1863, Ulysses S. Grant versus John C. Pemberton. You can see the nice counters down there with the nice color in the map. You can tell by looking at it, it's a Rick Barber map, the great Rick Barber map, hex to hex. And it is in the Shattered Union series, which is very solo friendly. It's a 1 to 2 player game, but very solo friendly because instead of a chit pool, there's a card activation system. So you never know what's going to be turned up on the card. And that's what happens. Your best laid plans can just go to heck right off the bat. This is the first in the Shattered Union series. It's based firmly on the core design philosophy of the Blind Swords and the Black Swan systems. I would like to play this more if I can get some more time. And is it recommended? I do recommend it. BGG is 2.56, so that's not too bad of a learning curve if it's accurate. So that was The Hill of Death. Next, it's Conquering the Valley, Cross Key Port Republic. Again, 2023, Tiny Battle Publishing, the Shattered Union series. This time designed by Claude Whalen. And it is the second entry into the series. It's 1 to 3 players, best with 2, but it is solo friendly again because of the card activation system. See, again, you can see the nice counters and the map, hex to hex. And it is solo friendly. Like I said, the Stonewall Jackson's Valley campaign comes to an end when they face 2 Union armies on consecutive days. It is available for purchase at Tiny Battle Publishing site, Noble Knight Games, and on eBay. Recommended? Yes. The S means, like the last one was just recommended, this one's yes, that's the next level up, okay, of the recommendation. I enjoyed playing this a lot. And so, got nobody out there watching, so if you're watching it later, please put some comments on what you think about this project and these games. Okay, next one is In Magnificent Style, Pickett's Charge, 2020, published by Worthington Publishing, designed by Herman Luttman. This is a solo game, and this was a lot of fun, okay? 1 player, that's area control. I don't know if you can see you can see it. where your troop, all the Union are up here behind this wall, and your pickets guys are all down here. And you got to try to march up here. It's like a push your luck mechanic. Do I want to move further right now, or do I want to wait and have these guys move further? The whole thing, and then a lot of the stuff is just right here on the board for you to be able to play without having to look up a lot of different things. Good quality production on this one as far as everything. 1.90, no, that's pretty low. Solitaire depicts the final desperate Confederate attack on July 3rd, 1863 at the Battle of Gettysburg. Yes, it was fun for me. Recommended? Yes. Okay, in fact, they're probably going to be playing this one on the video pretty soon. One of the guys the other day asked me if it was ready for to be shown on there. So I might run it on, set it up and run it on the channel. Okay, what are we going to next? Chancellorsville, 1863. Another one published by Worthington Publishing, designed by Maurice Suckling. This was a fun game too. It's 1 to 2 players. It's high solitaire suitability because of the cards and so forth, so you got blocks, you got cards for all the. These aren't cards. These are actual placements for the generals. And then you have cards coming down, telling you what to do, and you got to pay for them, and you got to buy these, get them into your hand, and it is card driven. These are blocks, and this is fun. I've played it 3 or 4 times, and this one here, I was trying to get the Union to win. I was unsuccessful every time. This is 2.00. It's a 45 to 90 minutes. Uses cards and blocks with a mounted board. It is fun. It's not available at Worthington, Noble Knight, or eBay at the current time. And so, have to wait for that one if you want to just put it on your wish list with Worthington. Recommended? Yes, a lot of fun. All right, here we go to the next one here. This is not going to be a very long video today since nobody's asking any questions. Here we go. Franklin, November 29th to 30th, 1864. It was published last year in 2024 by Old School Games Worthington Publishing, designed by Grant, Mike, and Mark Wiley. This one was a lot of fun too. I'm having this 8 games, I think, on this one. A lot of fun ones. It's the battles of Spring Hill and Franklin, November 28th and 29th of 1864, which led to the demise of the Confederate Army in the Civil War. As you can see that they're trying to move up here, Spring Hill, getting up into Franklin and running into a ton of trouble. All right. It's hex to hex. It's a dual-sided mounted board. We have Spring Hill on one side, Franklin on the other. And it's in their Civil War Brigade Battle Series of rules. Franklin 1864 is volume 5, following Antietam, Shiloh, the 7 Days Battles, and Gettysburg. I do have them all. Have I played them all? No, I haven't. Recommended? Yes, but not with the big yes, because I didn't play enough, I don't think. So, there we go. All right, then we got 2021. The Day Was Ours, the first bull run, July 21st, 1861, published by Revolution Games, designed by Matt Ward. This is in the blind sword system. First bull run, July 21st, 1861. You can see another Rick Barber map, and you see the counters down there. The blights, it's chit pull, so it makes it very solo friendly. Good game. Hex to hex, like I said, chit pull activations. It is available at Revolution, Noble Knight, and eBay. Recommended with the big yes. You get into blind sword, if you get to start learning the blind sword system and you're learning it, and then you go to the Shattered Union or the Black Swan series, there's only a little bit different. It's just like one more step up. And so you already got most of the stuff in mind, and so it's not hard to learn them. Except if you're old like me. I'm only kidding. Here we go. A Most Fearful Sacrifice, published by Flying Pig Games in 2022, designed by Herman Luttman. This is a monster-sized game. This is so big. Okay, you have 2 mounted boards that was put together. It can be up to 15 square feet. Now, not all scenarios are required 2 boards, but, if you want to play through the whole thing without having to move the boards down, it's nice if you have the space. I happen to have the space. The hex 2 to 4 players. And this is the Black Swan system, card activations. So it is very solo friendly. Again, this is day 1, as you can see, as the guys were coming up. And Buford's boys were waiting for them up. Buford's cavalry was up here waiting for them, coming down the road as they were going in, because they were going into Gettysburg because they heard there was a big supply of shoes in town. And the Confederate soldiers were in dire need of shoes. 3.22, it's a bigger one, so you can see the learning curve is a little bit higher. Like I said, people with the Blind Sword or the Shattered Union experience will adapt quickly. 13 scenarios, 9 on the single map, 4 on the dual map, plus a Reynolds Lives variant. It is sold out at Flying Pig Games, but there is a Kickstarter going on at Flying Pig Games right now, and you can get it. It's I think it's associated with the Rock of Chickamauga Kickstarter. It's one of those 2. If you go up there, you can find it. I think you still got time if you want to get it right now. It is available at Noble Knight Games, but it's very, very pricey. Very pricey. Recommended. Yeah, this is a big recommended fun one. This one is the quality and the map and everything is just really, really good. There was I have the Kickstarter version, and I haven't never bothered because I didn't want to print it out, but I have just ordered the 2nd edition upgrade kit from them so that I can get my 1st edition upgraded and then bring it out and play it again. That was today's. I'm going to run it back here. Today's slideshow for Part 3, the War Board Games review. I'll go quickly to the ones I looked at today. The Hill of Death, Champion Hill, from Tiny Battle Publishing. Conquering the Valley, Cross Keys and Port Republic, from Tiny Battle Publishing. In Magnificent Style, published by Worthington Publishing. Chancellorsville 1833, another one by Worthington Publishing. Franklin, November 29th and 30th, Old School War Games, Worthington Publishing. And this is fine. Whoever just came on, this is just the final review of the quick review that I've already talked about. The Day Was Ours, Battle of Bull Run from Revolution Games, Battle of Bull Run from Revolution Games, and A Most Fearful Sacrifice from Flying Pigs Games. So that was it for this show. Let me stop sharing here. There we go. Well, anyway, if you're watching this later, I want to thank you all for stopping by. Don't forget to put some comments down there. We'll keep an eye out for Part 4. We'll be getting out of the U.S. Civil War. So SoCal Saber saying, take care of yourselves out there. Be kind to each other. Stay safe.